What's up, YouTube? So here we go again, another backyard project. So behind me is the zip line, and it's not very safe. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So over on this tree, so you got to look through the slack line, and yes, my trailer's missing a wheel. Bearing shot out, so they're on the way, and I'll replace all of those tomorrow. Anyways, so we got our zip line up here, and it's nice, got a handbrake on it and all that, but so the kids have to lean out when they climb up those stairs and lean out to get on that thing. I don't like it, so I want to make a platform up there. No, I have never built a platform in a tree before, but I figured I could give this a shot. So there we are overlooking the river, always beautiful. But yeah, so here it is before I'm set up to start doing some work. So what I got going on here, I've got some 2 by 10 by 16 foot long boards and a bunch of 2 by 4s. Figure that's a good start. Got various stuff that looks very manly, like 5/8 inch bolt, some nuts. So I'm going to screw into the tree as my goal, and then I'll bring this into the tree and cinch it down. That part will be on the outside of the board. So I played with the dimensions a little bit, and I think we're going to go 6 foot by 4 feet. And so that'll really be 6 foot centered on the tree, so that'll kind of give a couple feet hanging off on each side. I don't want it big enough where the kids are going to hang out up there all the time. I just want it big enough to go down the zip line. So what I did, I got my pulley like I mentioned, got my board hooked up, and then on the other side, if we follow this handy dandy line across, we got, let me pick this up, we got it going to the golf cart. So goal here being, we'll just pull up the boards with the golf cart, see how that goes. So let's do the first one. All right, let's see. Try to record this as I drive and stare at the board. All right, getting a little tension. And the board's probably gonna knock down the ladder, so I'll have to stop somewhere along the way. Right about there. So far, this is working beautifully. I got the board right up here. Just want to take the weight off of it as I screw it into the tree. So let's see about bringing this out around the ladder. I don't want to go right to where that V is, so I'll get back down and pull this up the rest of the way. All right, board is up there. I want to grab some tools, start drilling through. All right, serious time, status update. So some of the challenges, I got the holes drilled in the tree up there to put in the board, but I had to take the board down and pre-drill that as well. So hopefully those holes line up. I drilled the holes with a 1 inch spacer, or with a 1 inch bit, I mean, and then my washer is bigger than that by a good bit. So hopefully that'll help, because I think there's going to be a little variation in the holes. It might not be perfectly level. And so anyways, I did that. Let me turn this around and I'm going to show you a few other things I did. So my concern was, once I got it up there, I wasn't too sure how I was going to know how to line up the other side. And so not only did I get the holes in, the 1 inch holes that I was talking about, there's another one right there. And so I also put on these hangers, and I have them tacked in for when I get the actual board out there. And I threw these 2 by 4s on the outside, just some scrap pieces, so that way I can use that to try to help me for left and right with the next board. And so I've got that all pre-drilled and whatnot. So the goal from here, I'll get this piece back up in the tree. I'll actually bolt it in up there this time, and then once it is bolted in, then I can start on the other side, get it lined up. And so, all right, just wanted to give you that quick update. It's just me recording, so bear with me as there won't be much live footage. I just got to give you updates from time to time. Anyways, here we go. All right, YouTube, here's what we got. We got the 2 bolts into the tree, the washer to hold them on the outside, and then on the inside, see if I can get that. And so I got the bolts. There's both of them with the washer in there. So now I'm about to release my carabiner, and then my boards are hanging off on this side, so I'll bring up the other side, try to get it level, and go from there. That's gonna take me a little bit though. Optimism fading. So here's what we got. We got the tree stand up there. We still got parts, but it is slow go. Let me show you what I have going on. So as we approach, the 4 bolts are up. I'm gonna have to get some shorter ones. They're sticking out everywhere, so that means I'm gonna have to replace a bunch of those. Is it square or true? I don't think so. Will it hold? Maybe. I just don't know. So I'm at that decision point part. Do I keep going or do I tear all this down? It is for the kids. I do want to be safe about it. We'll see when I check in next. Well, I didn't quit. I was close, but I want to continue on. So my buddy Brett came over. He's got a good bit of experience helping build tree stands or building tree stands. And he pointed out many things that he would have done differently and some good ideas to brace it up too. So I'll kind of point out some of those and show you where we're at. Let me flip this around. So as we get going this morning, as you can see, I intentionally made it where none of the boards are actually touching the tree, and then I've got legs going in from the side, but that's just not making for good support. So what I'm going to end up doing is I want to run some 2x4s against the tree up there and go the long ways on each side of the tree and help support the bottom of the structure. So what I'll do is I want to finish framing this in. It's all types of knot and square and everything else, and I can live with that. But I want to get it framed in, and then I want to continue to brace it up, and I think those extra 2x4s will provide some support. I was already planning on taking some eye bolts from the edges and then going up to an eye bolt in the tree with some 3/16 wire, and hopefully that will help support the above, and then I'll probably make some bottom braces as well. So I think I can still make this thing sturdy enough where it's usable. So I'm just going to continue to put sweat equity into this and knock it out. So it's around 8 in the morning next day, and I want to carry on and see how far we get. Goal is to finish this thing up today. I realize that's a lot ahead of me, so I'm just going to continue making these little check-ins as I go. So here we go again. All right, we have handrails up, we have the floor braced. I need to go get a lot more 2x4s, but thought I'd take a moment to give you the progress. So we got the flooring down for the most part. Got to get some more of that, and then I'll fill in all around the sides with 2x4s except for an opening for the zip line. So good progress, still coming. I still don't know if it's safe, but I think it'll do. So lots of mess. All right, guys, end of day 2. I feel pretty safe about this thing. Luckily, my buddy Brett had some great tips on making it stable. I think I mentioned that already, but anyways, those were huge helps. So Brett, if you watch this, thank you, man. And so you ready? Let's get the head out of the way. I don't even know, it's too dark to even see that thing. There you go. Let me flip this around. All right, so we got the sides framed in. What I'll end up doing is running some additional wires going up for support. Just a little extra load bearingness, and then we got to cut out a hole for the door to go up, and then you'll continue to use the stairs that are there. Sorry about the light here, maybe that'll help. So anyways, it is pretty sturdy at this point, so I do feel good about that. Yeah, that was an undertaking. About $1,000. So if you watch this, don't use this as a to-do video, of course, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure there's many better ways to do this, but this is just what I did. Anyways, end of day 2. It's sprinkling out there. Kind of see a little bit on the river. Well, now it looks like it's stopped. I can't really tell from here, but time to go shower up. Well, YouTubers, it's finished. It's as far as I'm coming with it. Who frickin' raw. I want to turn this thing around and tell you how it ended up. It seemed like everything that could go wrong did go wrong on this build. But some of the features, some of the things we did, I left a pulley up there and some rope, so when the kids go up in their harness, I can hold on to them with that or walk behind them. Gives me some options. I have got wire braces on each corner going up higher in the tree. It's not in the way up there, so I made sure I put it high enough, but that's more of a safety measure. It's not holding weight, it's just tight in case something below ever comes loose. I've got those 2x4s running underneath it. That's giving the whole thing strength. I got the Zipline back up. I'm probably going to replace it and put on thicker line, but I got a rope that hangs down to the ground from the Zipline, so that way if you end up stopped in a precarious place, we got a way to pull you back. And I have a harness coming. I was supposed to be here. I just got a notification earlier that's been delayed a few days, so I am going to replace that seat up there with a harness. So what the kids will do is they'll just clasp right onto it, and then that 2x4 that you see in the doorway, that opens and closes. So anyways, I have not went down it yet. So I always do the first test on these things before I ever think about letting the kids on it. So here we go. All right, we added a bottom step as well and this and that, but here I go. There is a door, but it's open. All right, once one is at the top, we can unlatch this, open that up. Normally there would be a grown-up up here with the kids as they go. And then this is not a run and jump situation. This is more of a squat and go. So I'm checking out my bar. I'm really not liking the seat, but here we go. Leap of faith. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's holding me, so I can go. Oh, that's fast. I can pull back the brake. Go forward. Go fast. All right. So I survived. This is what I was talking about with the rope, so I can pull it back. That wire is very, very tight. However, there's still a lot of sag with my weight. The kids go all the way across. Yeah. All right, shot, we're good. All right, everybody, we have the tree stand, zipline stand, whatever you want to call it, finished. I'm not just wearing fashionable attire today. This is our new harness to go with it. And so this thing right here is going to be to hook up and replace that seat. So I want to go on up there. I'll be the first one to test this out. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll figure it out before we put the other kids on it. So harness is ready. I'm ready. I'm going to head on up there.
shy because she's the smallest.
Oh, she's bigger than
Yeah.
me. Her thighs are bigger than mine.
Oh,
Come on, fast.
Serious.
Hey guys, will you pause it for a sec? Okay. All right, Shy, go ahead and record.
Oh, I am.
All right, so here goes our old seat. I can cut now, pull this back.
Oh gosh.
No,
I didn't know
no.
he was using. I
No,
thought
no.
you would throw the seat on that.
Shy, go ahead and pause. All right, so old seat removed. Looks like I twist and hook. I'm leaving this on here to be able to pull me back if I get stuck out there or whatever. See if I can fit. I don't know if I can fit two things in here. What do you think? Oh, yeah. All right, so now I'm kind of pull this up, and this is going to be my handle. I want to be as close as I can to help clear me on some of this. This is the brake, so I'll pull back to kind of get situated. This is a very awkward feeling position. So I can brake. I can go!
David, that's what you have to do.
Guys, I'm in an awkward spot where I can't take myself off. I need help.
Dude, he looks so weird.
Oh no, he's going into the rim.
Nuts.
Keep me going.
Oh god.
Keep me going.
Yeah, duh. You ain't best with that. That's it. Make sure to use space. Remember last time?
Completed the journey. I detached that one. Piper, can you walk us back while I go climbing?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up on the handle there. I want to pull this box a little bit closer for them. Keep going and walking it back. Let's learn from my mistake on that one.
Yeah.
All right, just pull a little harder.
It's stuck.
Oh. Here we go again with the next kid. I deem it safe for use. All right, David is hooked up. He is going to be ready to go. We're going to try to get him attached here to. Yep, so you twist and pull in. It's kind of weird. Yep, there you go. And try to get into the. It really is. I need a different clip for this rope, but. Yep, so you pull back to brake and you just kind of take your body weight off. Yep. You just kind of hang there. Oh. Yep, and then let go.
Hold the brake.
And there goes David. He just did a full send.
Oh gosh.
All right, keep going up to the box. Try to hover over it.
Oh.
All right, loosen her up. Try to flip that thing up that I was telling you. Stay on your tippy toes. Take as much weight off as possible. All right, everybody go inside. Just kidding. Coming. You try and I'll work my way toward you. There you go. Now pull back to stop. It takes a minute, and then you can go back forward to go.
Oh no.
Keeper,
We're good.
Keeper, go try to help. Now pull back one stop. Go all the way forward. 6 yards forward, you want to go.
Alright, so Cooper, you gotta stand up. David, hold on, David.
Oh, it is a full set. Yeah. Remember, running man.
He's too scared.
Okay.
Run.
There you go, bud. Move them legs. You got this, Cooper. Yeah.
Oh.
Great job. Look at that.
Way of problem, Matt. Spinning on it. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Ah, perfect. All right, I want to help you out there. You let the green one up. All right, we're gonna let it up.
Not enough though.
And then I want to bring it back down.
Out.
And he's got it. That's it. That's how it's done, people.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying. I can't really make it.
What I want to do, remember, push this back forward.
Oh.
Yep, because that's your brake. I want to walk you up. Onto the bench, lift your feet.
Thank you.
All right, she's up.
Dead man.
You just hang out there, son. I'll be along. All right. Hey YouTube, we're back for a quick update. So it has been a couple months, maybe actually 3+ months since we built the tree for it. Just because it's been a while, I wanted to conclude this video with current state of it. So I'm going to turn the camera around and just give you a little bit of an overview from my lessons learned.
It's high.
It is high. So it's kind of hard to film everything when it's all so close. Let me back out. Maybe that's a little bit better. So to show you around up here, we have our gate. And so we just use this to keep it closed when nobody's going, but that's our place for people to sit and launch from. We have a trap door, blends in nicely, but that stays closed when the kids are up here. We got the Zipline mount. You'll see wires going every which way. What we did was we braced all 4 corners with wire on here. And so See that and that. But what I also found is, I think the camera's getting that, but I got this wire going to the next tree over. That's been an addition. So why I did that is because, why, Piper?
It's so when the heavier people go down, it kind of like makes the tree not bend so much.
That's right. So we found that the zip line is actually, it bends more. Now that we raised it up, it's actually lower to the ground.
This isn't on the line.
Yep, we'll use that before we go. So, if you're wondering would I do it again, that's an absolute no. I would not do this again, and I would not recommend it. By the time it was all said and done, you know, I bought new Zipline, which I wish I bought a thicker diameter. I bought a new carrier. The kids use a harness now.
See?
It's higher in the tree, so more dangerous. It's good that, you know, they're using the harness to make it safe, but then they can't just climb up and jump on like they used to. When it was lower on the ground, they would just jump on a seat and go. So in my attempt to make it more safe, sure, it's safe. Was it worth the several $1,000s to actually build this thing with the prices of lumber and all the materials when I did it? No. They used it more when it was lower to the ground. So words of wisdom, I would not create a platform. And if you have a zip line and special need, maybe something small, lower to the ground, like if it was just a platform the kids could get on at a not too high of a distance, then they'll have a lot more fun with it than trying to go above and beyond. This is certainly a situation of scope creep, over engineering, whatever you want to call it. It does work. We are happy with it, but I wouldn't do it again. Now that we're complete and it's been a while, Piper's going to give you a quick demonstration of going down the line. All right, let's show you this. All right, so Piper is now hooked up. She has her harness on. It clasps right to the line. I keep a rope to it just so we can pull it back easily. So what she'll do is she's going to kind of lean back, and as she grabs the hand, sorry, let me get the camera out here. You're going to grab the handles. You lean back, remember, and we push forward on the handles as you go. And so you are ready to launch whenever you want, Piper. Grab them handles, push forward, and there she goes. And then she can pull back to brake. And she made it. Now I need to go down there and help her unhook.
Hey guys,
What's up, Piper? What are you about to do?
I'm about to go on the zip line.
Piper, don't jump.
I'm not going to.
Don't jump, Piper.
I'm already connected, but still.
See, we are totally gonna mess with all of you too. All right, well, if you're ready, you go whenever you're ready. Piper is hooked up, harness is ready. She's gonna give a little demonstration there. Push forward to go faster. That one little limb is in the way, but she made it, and I'll go down and help her disconnect. Hey, Colt, you got anything you want to tell YouTube?
No.
All right. Excuse the cardboard in the fire pit. That's always good kindling for when we do have a fire. It's a lot easier to just throw limbs and stuff on top of there. Oh, Piper has something for YouTube. What's that, Pipe?
Guess
What?
what? I love the zip line because it makes you feel like you're floating.
Like you're in outer space or what?
Yeah.
All right, we got that review. Next review we got over here is Cooper. All right, thank you for the introduction. What was your name one more time, sir?
Cooper.
Oh, okay. All right, good deal. All right, Cooper, what are you about to do for us?
Go down the zip line.
Well, how does it work?
You have to get this on so you don't fall off or anything. Okay,
That
hold on.
sounds very important.
And this is a brake. If you close it like this, you have to push it up for it to go. But if you don't like going fast, then you can just push it and go back a couple of times each.
All right. Well, do you want to show us how it goes? What's wrong, bud? Yep, there you go. And he is off like all one-handed. Look at him. And he is finished. All right, Cooper, why don't you tell YouTube what you want to do for this run?
Well, we do something cool. It's called the dead man. So you don't move any of your body parts and you just close the eyes and act like you're dead. I'm gonna try doing that.
All right, are you hooked up good?
Yeah.
Harness secure?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and do your dead man. There he goes. Oh, that is scary. All right, I'm gonna go help him unhook. So this concludes the end of our video. Thank you for watching it. Learn from me, people. Do not attempt to build a tree fort, tree stand, zipline stand, whatever you want to call it. Don't do it. And if you do, keep it low to the ground. All right, have a great one.